Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Got a new Destiny video for you guys today. As you guys know, our seasonal story wrapped up last week, but I still wanted to bring you guys a new Destiny video, so we're going to do something a little different today. So today I'm doing my very first build craft video. We'll be going into my Arc Titan build, which I will share with you guys, and then we're going to be taking our Arc Titan into deep dive and try to knock out the new exotic quest all in one video. It's going to be a little bit of a two-parter. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's jump into the build. So as I said at the beginning, this is our Arc Titan build. So first thing about my build is I like consistency and effectiveness. I also don't like depending on specific weapons. I like my builds to be able to work with just about any kind of weapon. Uh, that being said, our Arc Titan build, while you can use whatever weapon you want, in this case I'm using the Navigator because I'm trying to work on the Catalyst. If you do decide to use Arc weapons, you can actually make the build even better. So first off, we're going to go into our seasonal mods. Obviously, we got our champion mods, our reduction mods. You basically got to use every arc mod you can find. Amped up, stay amplified longer while you're on your arc subclass. Thunderous Retort, you gain additional super damage if you use your super while you're critically wounded or amplified, which with this build you will always be amplified. Electric Armor, gain resistance when amplified. Shock and Awe. Arc final blows while you are amplified summon a burst of lightning that damages and jolts targets. That synergizes so well with the build, not only because of our exotic, the point contact cannon, but also because when we jolt targets and we kill targets, our fragments will make ionic traces. And we'll get into that when we get into the rest of the build. And lastly, Lightning Strikes twice. After throwing an arc grenade, gain increased grenade recharge rate for a short time. Arc final blows extend the duration of this benefit. That's bonkers because we're going to be doing so much. We're going to be using our grenades so much with the way this build is set up. So our actual subclass and abilities, we've got Striker. Obviously, we're using Thunder Crash for that extra damage. We're using Thruster because the way the build is set up, we want to be able to use our class ability as much as possible, and Thruster has the lowest recharge rate. So we're going to be dodging all around the map and getting back the rest of our abilities because of it. High Lift, obviously jumps higher. Thunderclap, because we're using point cannon, Thunderclap's the way to go. Great ad clear, can actually do a lot of damage if you charge it up, and it's just fun. We're using the Pulse Grenade, decent range, damage over time, but the big reason we're using it is actually because of Touch of Thunder. Our Touch of Thunder aspect, obviously it adds benefits to all the grenades, but for the Pulse Grenade, creates ionic traces periodically as it damages targets and increases in damage over time. Ionic traces are going to be a big deal because we want to recharge our melee as much as possible because we want to abuse Thunderclap. Knockout, critically wounding a target, breaking their shield, infuses your melee with arc energy and increases your melee range and damage for a short time. Defeating targets with melee attacks starts health regen and makes you amplified. Obviously, it actually powers our normal melee if we don't have our charge melee, but it also combos with our charge melee. And then our fragments, we got Spark of Ions, defeating jolted targets creates ionic traces. This is what I was talking about with the seasonal mod. Our arc final blows will jolt targets just for doing final blows, and the explosion, and then defeating the jolted targets will create more ionic traces, which will get us our melee back faster, so we could just do it over and over again. Your arc grenades jolt targets, same concept. We throw a grenade, it hits them, it jolts the enemies. If it happens to kill them, more ionic traces, get our melee back, rinse and repeat. Spark of Magnitude, your lingering arc grenades last longer. And then Spark of Resistance, while you're surrounded, more damage resistance. Obviously we want to survive. But like I was saying, if you decide to use arc weapons, you can actually use something like Spark of Discharge. Arc weapon final blows have a chance to create ionic traces, and you can just make more ionic traces to get your melee back even faster. Now for the rest of the build, our mods. For helmets, dealer's choice. I'm rocking Heavy Ammo Finder, Heavy Ammo Scout, and Strand Siphon. Since I'm using the Navigator, I could change the siphon for any element I decide to use as far as weapons. But you could also use something like Hands On to gain more super energy. All good. While we are using point contact cannon brace for our exotic, This build also works with Heart of Inmost Light, which you can make your recharge rate even more crazy. I'm going for point contact because I actually really like the amount of ad clear you get with it. Because for anybody that doesn't know what point contact does, defeating targets with your Thunderclap melee restores melee energy. Targets near you when you use your Thunderclap suffer lightning strike and become jolted. Being amplified increases the damage of these lightning strikes. Again, Thunderclap will trigger health regen because of our setup. It will jolt targets. If it kills them, you get ionic traces. So that gives us more melee energy on top of the fact that it restores melee energy on its own, and it just rolls together so well. Now for our arm mods, we're using Grenade Kickstart. This is the only armor charge mod we're using, so all of our armor charges go into Grenade Kickstart. So whatever armor charges we have when we use Grenade Kickstart will just give us back grenade energy. And of course we get our armor charge by collecting Orbs of Power, which is why we have, Strand Siphon. Impact Induction, causing damage with your melee attack reduces your grenade cooldown, which we're going to be abusing our melee, so this is great. And then Heavy Handed, your powered melee final blows create Orbs of Power, so as we're nuking enemies with our Thunderclap, we'll get Orbs of Power, which will also trigger Grenade Kickstart. Chest, again, dealer's choice. I'm just rocking all the different resistance mods. I could swap it around if I needed to. And again, Heart of Inmost Light, just go into the loop. Your class ability, your melee, your grenade, you just keep on increasing your own regeneration speed, so you always get your abilities up. Legs, I'm rocking Recuperation, replenish health each time you pick up an Overpower. Better already. Your health begins regenerating when you pick up an Overpower. And then Innervation reduces your grenade cooldown each time you pick up an Overpower. So between Innervation and Grenade Kickstart, getting your grenade is really fast for picking up Orbs of Power. And the way we have it set up, melee attack, Orbs of Power. Strand Weapon kills, Orbs of Power. Last, our class item, which obviously we have Reaper. We use our class ability, get a kill, bam, Orb of Power, which means more grenades, which means more jolting, amplified, more thunderclaps. We ended up going with Outreach and Bomber, where basically when we use our class ability, it reduces the cooldown for both of our abilities. It's just exactly what we wanted. So that's the build, guys. It works really, really well. You're constantly just blowing shit up. It feels like a solar build with how much ad clear and destruction is. I can't wait to show you guys. So we're gonna go jump into that exotic quest, and hopefully we can knock it out quick. All right, guys. Quick refresher for anybody that doesn't know. I'm going to show you guys how to find the 3 statues real quick. When you come down. Oh. You want to take an immediate right. Oh, someone already found it. But then you come this way, and right here on this right. Up, down, bam, there's first statue. Now, the second statue is not until after the first encounter, so we'll be right back. Alright, guys, after finishing the first encounter, see this door over here opens up, and this is where our second statue is.
The whetstone awaits. Bring your violence like a wave against mine stones.
And then last one is in the next diving part, so hold on one second. Alright, so this next one is a little tricky because it's right after this fan. So we drop down, and right over here. Oh, I think I dropped too far. Oh, I didn't. Okay, we're good. It's right over here on the left, right before the next drop. This little ledge right here. Bam.
Ways. Bear your violence upon mine altar.
Now that we got all 3, we can just get to the boss fight after the next encounter. Alright, guys, now we're actually at the actual part that is the exotic quest. All 3 of us have to activate these statues, and now we're going into an actual part of the map that was originally sealed off. So now we're going to use this to show you guys some of what this build can do.
Off sight. Slowly give me a sweep of their position.
Alright. Now this is one of our actual bosses. We have to kill these minotaurs around here in order to be able to actually damage the boss. Oh god. Oh, I got stuck there. Alright. 1 second. Kind of freaked out for a second. Alright. That. Alright. Easy. Kind of got surprised jumping in there.
Of your will into my temple. Mine heart rests open in vivisection to receive it.
Alright.
Approach.
Calm down, Caesar.
Audience.
Calm down,
Sharpen
Caesar.
myself against me, as I sharpen myself against you. Or leave raggedier the flesh of your fingers.
Alright, tossing grenade. See the ionic traces. Okay, I already got my melee back. Well, we ran out of enemies. Oh, alive. Bomb. Dead. And now we got a grenade back already too. Alright, that's our boss. Now we gotta find these minotaurs. Drop bombs real quick. And y'all stop. Can't damage him yet, can we? Alright, Minotaur's dead. We got double deadly shot. We get one more. I also ended up realizing by accident that the Navigator is actually pretty good for this build because of all the extra defense buffs we get from being amplified, from being surrounded, and then on top of that, oh god, I missed. But like I was saying, on top of that, woven mail from the Navigator, it works out pretty well.
Let brutality be thine whetstone.
Alright, first boss is down.
Throw them in battle, that I may hear their glory.
I forgot when we're fighting, it actually makes us even stronger. See. Alright, here we go. Now it's our actual boss. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's a tormentor. Oh my god! You know, tormentors aren't as hard as people were expecting them to be, but they're still effing terrifying. Alright. I can't move. Can y'all chill? Thank you. Alright. Now this is the maze. We gotta run around and find these minotaurs. I can't move. Alright, time to go, time to go, time to go. Holy shit. Oh crap. Oh crap. Alright. Alright. Ooh. Alright. We're good, we're good. Okay, let's get this last one. Alright. Got him. Alright, now we go fight the boss. Bro. That was a mistake. There we go. Fuck him up, fuck him up. That suppression though. Alright, we're good, we're good. Still got another 40 seconds on damage. You're doing great as a meat shield, bud. You know what? You can have that. Bam. Alright, we are out of ammo. And I should have did that faster. Alright, we're out of buff. We only got 3 minutes. We gotta hurry. Oh, ammo, ammo, ammo. Oh man, this is terrifying. Alright. As you see, our dodge just gave us our grenade back. Now our grenade is getting us ionic traces. Our melee is just about to be charged. Bam, we got our melee. We're gonna save it. We're about to have a grenade again. I know this was a little chaotic, but I had to figure out what was going on. And now that we're good, now we can get our loop going. We're about to have our super. Bam, two of those boys down. And just like that, we got Deadly Sharp. Let's go. I missed again. Oh my god, that was a mistake. Run! Run! Okay, we're good. Shoot him! Where's the div? We're good, we're good. Oh my god, we're not good. No, we got 30 seconds to kill him. Ah! Come on, 15 seconds. Shoot him. Ah! We got him. Ooh, that was kind of close. That was kind of real close. Because if we didn't kill him that time, I don't know if we would have been able to kill the Minotaurs fast enough to damage him again. And look at that darkness statue.
A champion most deserving of this audience. I anoint thee, a wicked thorn. Rise from the deep, bloodied warrior, and wield it without mercy.
Guardian?
What the hell is that?
There you are. Tactical, I've got a lock on them. We're heading back. Requesting a transmat buoy to your position. Hold tight.
She sounded happy to give us this weapon. I mean, it looks dope as shit. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the build. I'm sorry that things got so chaotic. I didn't expect the insanity that was that maze for the exotic quest. But we got the exotic. We were able to take on that tormentor. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below. If you guys need any help with the exotic quests, also let me know in the comments. I'll be glad to help you guys out. If you guys want to catch me on social media, those links will be down below. That's it for me. I'll catch you guys next video. Later.